Hey my beautiful people, my name is AJ, and if you're new here, I am an online content creator based in Sydney, Australia. I am a proud Indigenous woman. I am a single mother to a beautiful daughter, and I create content about my life, about my lived experience, and I just share a lot. So this video is the long-awaited update video about me coming home from India, talking all about it, talking about where I am right now, some really significant updates, and again, just taking time to sit down and yarn because I have not had the time to do so, and I have been here now for a month, going on to more time. So time is going so fast, so I thought I would come and sit down with you all and talk about, or give you all some updates. So I lived in India for 3 months, and I originally thought that it was going to be a much longer stay. I have a partner over there, and I just thought that this was going to be a place where I was going to be living for a long period of time. But due to family reasons and family obligations, I had to cut that trip early. Also, my daughter has or suffers from a traumatic brain injury, which she sustained at 1 year of age. So we have regular testing, we have regular medical checkups. She has to see a whole team of specialists on her journey, and I thought that I could push back that meeting date. But no, these are really pressing, and my daughter's case is actually with the Supreme Court of Australia. So it is really, really important that we were home for these testing, we were home for her supports. So that all aligned, and here I am back in Australia. If you hear anything in the background, it's my daughter. She's on holidays, and my Virgo self just has to deal with the background noise. And so do you. So in saying that, Emily, come on now. And saying that, guys, since I've come back from India, I've almost had like an identity crisis. It's been really, really tough adjusting back to this country. It's almost like been somewhat an identity crisis, going from a completely different country and being forced to adjust to this one has just been really tough. It's been so emotional. I did kind of touch on this a little bit, but while I was in India, I didn't experience like racism, and I'm not going to glaze over the real issues that India has in regards to racism or the caste system, or importantly, colorism. That's not for me to discuss and talk about, but returning back to Australia and experiencing it and enduring the racism that I do experience here, and how uncomfortable I feel, how alienated I feel at times, coming back to that has been really tough. And this is something that I have shared with my family members, like going into shopping centers in India and feeling comfortable, going into restaurants and being treated like a human being, and then coming back to Sydney or Australia and just that experience just completely gone. So it's been a big adjustment for that. But also, guys, I'm back to being single, like living alone. My partner is not here. I'm back to being a single mom. I'm raising Emily by myself, and just being in a household with my partner's parents who are there. They were always helping out with Emily, or like cooking meals, or, you know, listening to her yarns and her stories, and my partner as well, like, you know, taking Emily to ride her bike, or just helping me with groceries. Like those small things that I had that assistance and help with, it not being here has been a really big adjustment. Now, I'm saying that I am blessed. I have my family to help, but we don't live in our home together, and that was very much what I got adjusted to in Punjab, or what I got adjusted to in India, and not having that anymore, it hasn't been easy. As I am currently sitting in our new apartment, alhamdulillah, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to have this beautiful new apartment. I'm actually going to be filming an apartment tour, showing you guys around what it looks like, and just sharing different updates, getting the house set out, making it our home. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for that journey. There is a cost of living crisis, so I thought I would share my tips and tricks about how I'm managing my household, how I'm paying for everything, how I'm taking care of everything, and my daughter ultimately as well. So I'm so excited to create and share that content. And guys, I just have so much to share. Like, I want to do a series talking about the rental experience, how tough and how hard it was to secure this property, and how it quite literally was a miracle, but also importantly how expensive it is to live here. I've made the adjustment to move out of the inner west of Sydney and move back to Western Sydney, and I am literally so happy with that decision. And I want to talk about that, my decision to move out of the inner west, move out to a community which is really racially diverse. People of color are everywhere. I am not the minority out here. There's brown people everywhere. There's also a lot of indigenous people out here as well. So I'm really excited to kind of create content about the new area where we're living in Sydney. And I was so unhappy where I was living. I think you guys, if you've been following me along for a long time, you kind of would have just seen how sad I was. I was just becoming really disconnected from myself, and I really think it was living in the busyness of the city, but also again just being reminded every day that I am a minority. So this is an exciting new chapter. I cannot wait to share. My skin is healing. I'm sleeping 8 hours every night. I'm rebuilding my life in a way that I want to. I'm curating my life for the first time ever. I'm turning 30 in 2 months, a month. So I want to, for the first, turning 31, I said to myself the first year was a practice run. This year is it. This is the big bang, and I want to curate a life where I'm happy. I want to focus on my happiness. I don't want to fix people. I don't want to focus on other people's needs. I want to focus on my own. I want to have dreams and goals and aspirations, but I want to have the discipline that's required to get there. For so long in my life, I've just kind of gone with the flow, like just seeing what opportunities popped up along the way, much like social media. But for the first time in my life, I'm being really direct, I'm being really deliberate, and I'm focusing on those goals. And that is just something that I'm so excited to explore with social media, with content creation, what I really call storytelling. There's just so much that I want to share with you all. I'm raising my beautiful daughter who turns 7 in a few days. So I want to share like a little birthday celebrations for her in our new place. I want to connect to you guys and make you always feel like you have a place and a home in this community. I'm so grateful for everything that we've built. It has not been easy coming back from India and kind of picking up all the pieces and rebuilding my life, but I just keep reminding myself that I'm rebuilding everything from the ground up, because the way that I was living before, pre-India, the systems that I had, the lifestyle that I had, I was so unhappy. I was so just lost with my spirit. And this time round, rebuilding, that is my top priority. So this is new apartment, new beginning. I'm so excited to share this new chapter with you all. I will be returning back to India, and I'm so excited to head back there, but that is not my goals right now. That is not my focus right now. Being here in Australia for my family, for my aunties, for my cousin sisters, for my own sister, for Emily's rehabilitation, my nieces, my nephews. There's just so much going on. I will be supporting some of my nephews and niece through Kingship Caring. So just like so many different things going on, and I want to share with you guys this journey. But in saying that, you fellas, this was just my little update and touch base that your girl is home from India. I've moved to a new place, a new apartment. I am healing some deep wounds inside my heart and my body, and I am focusing on growing and healing. I'm like exercising again. I'm moving my body and reconnecting with it. I'm enjoying being in this beautiful country. Like, I'm just enjoying being home on the motherland, and I'm just so blessed to be here. I love you all so much. Keep an eye out for more content to come, and I cannot wait to share this brand new chapter that is opening up. There's going to be lots of content coming your way, settling into the house, Emily turning 7, and so much more. All right, be sure to stay tuned, guys. Bye.